from Gothenburg to Shanghai via Stockholm and Beijing, Friday 4th September 1992. Departure from Gothenburg at 13:30 on SK 160 to Stockholm, arriving an hour later. Then onward with Air China at 16:45 to Beijing, landing at 13:45 Swedish time, 07:45 local time, a 6-hour time difference. For me, quite literally the middle of the night, but the Chinese were up, bushy-tailed and going. It's good to be back, though honestly, I feel like someone sat on me. The 9-hour flight from Stockholm to Beijing passed uneventfully. The domestic terminal was in the same building, just off or to the right. A short walk, but it made me wonder about the design. The place felt rough, brutal, functional, more like a hangar or a sports arena than an airport. Throughput is clearly the priority, some ads on the walls, but otherwise stark, like a subway station in New York. Our flight to Shanghai, MU 5144, landed at 13:10. I took my chances with an informal student-run taxi service. After some minor adventures, they dropped me at the Peace Hotel on the Bund, just before 3 p.m. I was beyond tired, confused from lack of sleep. After checking in, I went to the museum, only to find it already closed. Warm, humid weather, the heat numbing, traffic at a crawl. I decided to walk back. The Bund was being renovated, sidewalks torn up and repaved, trees planted ahead of the upcoming visit of the Japanese Prime Minister in late October. The whole city would be decorated. Given the complicated Japanese history with Shanghai, the visit felt peculiar. Even as a European, it made me wonder what memories a society must choose to live alongside in order to move forward. Sunday, 6th September 1992. Shanghai Anders took me through the museum halls where he was finalizing the Götheborg Excavation Exhibition. Odd how such a grand Swedish initiative is almost unknown back home, yet here it's given pride of place. The Shanghai Museum is among China's finest. Anders, in effect representing Sweden, had secured the large main hall just inside the entrance. A 44-meter banner stretched across the facade, unheard of in Shanghai. This is part of a trio of exhibitions, the others at the Asian Civilizations Museum in Singapore and the Flagstaff Museum of Teaware in Hong Kong. All this was made possible thanks to friends like Bengt Johansson, Swedish Consul General, and Anita Johnson of the Swedish Trade Council in Shanghai. But it goes deeper. Anders was laying the foundation for something bigger, a plan to build a full-scale replica of the Götheborg ship. The hope is to one day sail her to China and back, reopening the historic trade route, if only symbolically. Swedish companies involved deserve recognition. Mats Sjölin of the Gothenburg City Museum had produced a beautiful slideshow showing Gothenburg and the East India Company's history. It plays in an adjacent room, a touch romantic with its shipyard scenes and children bathing nude in the sea, but clearly appreciated by the local audience. The soundtrack, Så skiftande var aldrig havet. Professor Bo Gyllensvärd had already arrived for the opening ceremony. That evening we gathered in Anders and Berit's hotel room. The Peace Hotel, though old-fashioned, has spacious rooms. In a month's time, once all was over and we were back in Sweden, Anders would present his idea formally, to build the replica Göteborg and to sail her back to China. From here, Erik Engel and Jarl Vansvik, both knowledgeable collectors of Chinese porcelain, would travel with Bo and me to Qingdezhen. Before I left, I entrusted Anders with 2 small, beautiful turins from the Ostindia series by Hackman Rörstrand, to be delivered to Mr. Ma and Mr. Wang, senior managers at the Shanghai Museum. They were important contacts, and I wanted to show that in Sweden Our passion for Chinese export porcelain is still very much alive. I wasn't sure the Chinese even recognized these pieces as part of their own heritage, but I trusted the quality would speak for itself. From Hasselblad, I had also brought a gift for Shanghai's Governor-General, Mr. Wan, a massive glass model of a Hasselblad camera. After our last meeting in Gothenburg, I thought it wise to maintain contact. I truly believe a Hasselblad has a bright future in China, should they choose to establish a presence here. We all raised our cups and mugs, filled with duty-free Long John whisky, and toasted to our various upcoming adventures.